at Oxfam. Ed, you have the floor.
Thank you, Deputy Director General. Honourable Ministers, Excellencies, distinguished delegates, thank you for the chance to be part of this important discussion. Oxfam's very glad to continue to be part of the global coalition, and it is really great to see momentum building around its work overall. On the NDCs, Oxfam's report, Climate Plans for the People, delivers a clear message. Most nationally determined contribution plans still do not meaningfully include the people most affected by the climate crisis. In our 2024 review of 11 countries, we discovered that participation was often just symbolic. Consultations lacked transparency, they were too quick to allow genuine input, and the voices of women, Indigenous peoples, workers and communities living in poverty and dealing with the climate crisis were largely absent. For us, this isn't just a technical or minor issue. It represents a gap in justice. Inclusive participation is absolutely essential in the framing of NDCs, as previous speakers have said. It strengthens trust, it strengthens legitimacy, it builds trust, it leads to more ambitious and successful outcomes, because at the end of the day, people support what they help to create. That is why it's crucial for us all to engage with those who are most impacted by the climate crisis. Their knowledge, experiences and insights are invaluable. They must have a seat at the table where decisions are made. As we work towards solutions, let's remember climate action isn't just a matter of policy or NDC processes, it's about humanity. National governments need to ensure transparency in their processes, early engagement, and ensure clear feedback mechanisms that demonstrate how public input is shaping decisions. We also would request that donors and multilateral agencies prioritise sustainable funding for civil society inclusion and engagement in these processes as well. As we've been talking about, social dialogue is essential for a just transition. Let's remember this idea originated from the labour movement, with workers demanding a voice as industries involved. Today, that demand is even more urgent. But real dialogue demands the right conditions. That's freedom of expression, rights for unions, rights for civic groups, financial space, not austerity-focused policy. And all of these are under threat in many countries and globally. To get practical to achieve justice, we need to centre 4 pillars. Firstly, recognitional justice, affirming the rights and dignity of marginalised communities. Secondly, procedural justice, ensuring these communities have real power in decision-making. Thirdly, distributional justice, sharing the benefits and the burdens of transitions fairly. Finally, remedial justice, addressing the historic extraction and other harms through climate finance, climate reparations and corporate accountability. But we do need more. A just transition must be transformative and not simply a shift from fossil fuels to renewables. This approach harms workers and communities. It always brings me back personally to when I was a child. The coal miners from the community I lived in the northeast of England were dismissed and their industry closed as if they were worthless, when they should have been tooled up with new skills for the environmental economy for the future that we are now living in. Instead, we need a complete rethink of our economies to focus on care, equity and sustainability. And for Oxfam, this means a transition that's both feminist and decolonial. Excellencies, this is a call to action. A just transition can only succeed if every voice counts, not just the loudest or most powerful. This means global solidarity. It means cancelling the unjust debt. It means unlocking fair climate finance, implementing climate reparations, centering gender and racial justice, taxing polluters, and rewriting the rules of this economy. If we want justice, we need to build this together. Thank you.
Thanks so much for those powerful examples, including a statement I think we all can keep in mind, that people support what they help create. Next, I will turn to